Okay, good amount of damage. We don't know what composition the enemy team has. Like, it just got to the point where it's 15 seconds, right? Where it's 15 seconds and we can press tab and see their composition. But we don't know what they have. My first instinct would be to scout. I want to be looking if anyone's trying to flank over here and if anybody's playing this high ground over here. Because right now we're seeing enemies in front of us, but we don't have the... I don't think we have a full picture of what they have yet, do we? It's like one of the things you should be doing is like mentally checking off like what do these enemy team have, right? So it's kind of hard to see. I think you can tell they have double shield Kree. You don't know they have a Hanzo yet. Cool. You're swinging pretty wide here. Yeah, you're exposing yourself to a lot of damage. Okay, so there's two different types of cover, right? There is both natural cover, things like corners and this car and stuff like this statue. It's all considered natural cover. I always like to say corners are your friends. I even have like the little, I clap with it a little bit to make it sound like a song, like corners are your friends. But the truth is corners are super reliable. Natural cover is super reliable. It will never, it pretty much never will let you down. Right? The only way you can die with natural cover is if they have splash, or they can push around it, or they have angles on that corner, right? But in a lot of scenarios, right, natural cover is going to be the thing that saves you more than anything. Then you have artificial cover, right? And this is very important. Artificial cover is going to be things like Sigma or Orisa shield, right? It will be physical things like your teammates physically body blocking for you. It can also be something like a Mei wall, right? Or an ice block. Those things are great to have, but we shouldn't be relying on them. And what I'm seeing here is a very hard commitment to artificial cover. You are swinging very wide and very hard solely on the fact that you are safe because of the artificial cover brought to you by your main tank. Right? And we can look back and see that happen in action. Right? So check this out. Check this out. Look at your positioning right now. If this shield breaks, what happens to you? If this shield breaks, that Hanzo could insta-dink you, right? That Kree could accidentally hit you. You know, they could like land a few shots with the Sigma and the Kree and the Baptiste, and you just instantly die. It's unlikely, but you're giving that chance, right? You're giving that like option a chance, right? Right here, you should be playing around natural cover. Even though you have artificial cover in front of you, it is unreliable. So like, see this Kree right here? This is perfect. It's a little bit far back, but it's good that he has the option, if this shield breaks, to immediately take one step, one press of the key, and he's safe now, right? You need to be doing the exact same thing. If I was in your position, I would be worried about two things. One, this high ground up here. Two, getting to cover because your shield's about to break. And right here, you're just using your Orisa to body block for you. Right? That's good. I like that you're adapting like that, but it's a good adaptation, but it's really dangerous. You're relying on things that aren't... You're relying on artificial things, right? And then we can really see it here. We can really see it here, right? You're playing this corner very well, but the second your shields go down, right, you swing hard. And again, this is like, if someone was up here, yo, good fucking bye. If they had an off angle up here, you just dead. You just can't do anything about it. Same thing on like a position right here. You're absolutely fucked. Somebody's playing right here, fucked. Somebody right here, absolutely cocked. Somebody back here, I don't know why anybody back here, but like it's possible, fucked. Absolutely. So what I would probably say is, if you want to make this swing and get aggressive like this, that is totally fine, but I dislike how you default like onto point in this very open area. You don't need to be on point. That's not your job. Your job is to have good angles and put down good amount of damage and healing, both to shields, enemies, and your teammates. So what I would suggest is probably, if you know, and you actually checked that this high ground was safe, you would be playing on this car. You'd be using this car as natural cover if you wanted to swing out on this angle. Yeah. And then you immediately get punished for it too, right? You're trying to use your teammates to body block for you. Look how long it takes you back to get to natural cover. You swing out too wide, get headshot by the McCree, and forced to use lamp early. This lamp right here, this is the consequence, right? This is the consequence of you taking poor positioning and not noticing, checking your surroundings. This is exactly what happens. Right? Now you have to use one of the most important cooldowns in this composition before your shields even are broken, right? Also, their Baptiste still has their lamp, right? This is a losing formula right now. Main takeaways already is I should be positioning more passively, saving lamp for only clutch situations, and windowing a little bit more aggressively around corners. Yeah, I'd probably say that's pretty concise. It's not that you need to position more passively, it's just you're not using natural cover, right? For you to swing out like that wasn't a bad thing, it's just that you swung out and you only relied on shields and body blocking, right? When you could have used natural cover, right? It's not like passive or aggressive, it's, you know, using natural cover or artificial cover, if that makes sense. I mean, you're not playing horribly so far. This is obviously very high level gameplay. You're doing a lot of things correct. But I'm being a little harsher, you know. If you pay attention to how I'm like coaching, with Shri and like the, you know, silver gameplay, I give him a lot more praise because like the things that he does right, I want him to be like, fuck yeah, you know. But there's a lot of mistakes being made here. I know that you're good, and you know that you're good because you're at a higher level. So I'm gonna be a lot more critical of your gameplay. Right? I'm not going to be like, oh, wow, you did 17 things correctly. I'm going to be like, yeah, you fucked up here and you threw the fight, buddy. You appreciate it? Okay, no problem, man. I am happy to fucking make fun of your shitty gameplay anytime. It's like I get to bully people, and then I'm literally bullying people. Like, wow, you're a piece of shit, dude. You suck at this game, you know? And then they're like, oh, thank you so much. It's fucking funny. I love coaching. Yeah, but like small things like the difference between standing here and standing here is the fact that like it takes you an extra second to get back into cover, where from right here it's like boom, instant. From here it's back up, then you're in cover. Small things, but those are the things that are gonna save your life. Interesting lamp. I don't know, you have momentum. I don't think you're gonna lose this. That lamp's not that big of a deal. Just guarantee that no one dies, and then yeah, that's totally fine. Let's keep watching. They window, we retreat. We just LOS this. We don't need to do any of this. Chill. Oh my goodness. Like this is like such a bad fucking window. It'd be so goddamn easy to just retreat and not use lamp and not use dragon and not use flux and then re-engage after the window's down, right? And they're already like low on resources. This window's useless, dragon was useless, fucking flux garbage tier, waste of resources, waste of cooldowns, waste of ultimates, and we should have had an overwhelming advantage pushing back into this fight right now, but we don't. Yeah, and now we have to use window to close out the fight. So we used 3 ultimates right there, where honestly we only needed like 1 if we played it correctly. But like you threw that lamp super late anyways. Like if your team just backed off, you wouldn't even need it. You could have lamped aggressively. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things to do as Baptiste. I don't play much Baptiste, but I remember coaching Baptiste a lot. I'd be like, if they lamp first and you can like back out, just back out, re-engage, and push super aggressively with lamp. Like I'm saying, like throw an Orisa shield here, a Sigma shield here, and a lamp here, and just like into them. Because they just can't stop you. If they try to break that lamp, right, that's around this corner, they're going to have to like walk past the Sigma shield and into our fire as we're pushing into them. All right? So like that's something kind of minor. But if you're able to like retreat as they're using a lot of cooldowns, especially lamp, like ultimates and stuff like that, and you can re-engage onto them, I love using lamp aggressively. Yeah. Oh! You almost got 5-orbed! Homie almost got 5-orbed! Look at that. Look at you relying on natural cover, and look at how that artificial cover, and look at how that artificial cover almost failed you. Like, genuinely almost fucked you right here, because you were relying on that shield instead of using natural. Instead of using this bus or something, or like this corner back here. That's pretty crisp. That's a little scary. You're gonna win this. Oh! Maybe not. I thought you were gonna win this because of the time code. I guess you guys do win this anyways. Fuck it. Yeah, your teammates just win without you. This is one of those situations where you just get carried. Yeah, obliterated. Holy shit, dude, that Doom just fucking clapped you. Goodbye. Oh my god. Oh, that was fun.
About you and how you've been treating me, and I thought, why do I love you?
The house creaks as the sun hits my blind eyes. I can feel the cold outside, so tell me what you see.